Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived two best friends named Sam and Ben. The two boys were inseparable, always exploring the countryside, playing by the river, and helping their families with chores. Life in the village was simple, but it came with its challenges, and the biggest one of all was water. The village had a single well that everyone relied on for water, and during the summer months, the well often dried up. The villagers would then have to walk miles to fetch water from a distant stream. This meant long, tiring days for everyone, especially for the children, who had less time for school and play. Sam and Ben were heartbroken seeing their families and neighbors struggle. They wished they could do something to help. The problem seemed too big for two young boys to solve, but Sam and Ben had something special: their friendship and determination. One warm morning, while sitting under the shade of an old oak tree, Sam had an idea. He remembered a story his grandmother had told him about how other villages managed their water by storing rainwater. He quickly shared this with Ben, who lit up with excitement. Rainwater storage? Thought Ben. We could build something to save water during the rainy season. Sam and Ben decided to take action. The first step was to understand how they could capture and store rainwater. They spent hours observing the roofs of their village huts and noticed that rainwater flowed off the roofs and disappeared into the ground. They decided to create a system to collect this water. The boys sketched a simple plan on a piece of bark. Their idea was to use large pots and barrels to catch the rainwater flowing from the roofs and store it for dry days. But where would they get the materials? The two friends set out to talk to their neighbors, explaining their plan and asking for help. The villagers were intrigued. Some were skeptical, thinking it was just a children's idea, but others admired the boys' enthusiasm and decided to lend a hand. Old pots, broken barrels, and spare wooden planks were collected from different homes. The village carpenter, Mr. Thomas, joined the effort after seeing the boys' determination. He helped them shape gutters from bamboo to channel the rainwater into barrels. The blacksmith, Mr. Ray, provided metal clamps to secure the bamboo to the roofs. Even Granny May, the oldest woman in the village, shared tips on where to place the barrels for maximum collection. As the rainy season approached, the village buzzed with excitement. The children helped paint the barrels to make them waterproof, while the adults fixed the bamboo gutters. Sam and Ben worked tirelessly, encouraging everyone to join in. Then, one day, dark clouds rolled in, and the first raindrops began to fall. The villagers gathered to watch as the rainwater flowed down the bamboo gutters and into the barrels. It was a magical sight. Water that would have been wasted was now being saved for the dry days ahead. The villagers cheered, and Sam and Ben beamed with pride. As the weeks went by, the barrels filled up, and the villagers realized they didn't need to worry about the well drying up anymore. The system worked perfectly. For the first time in years, the villagers had enough water during the summer. Sam and Ben's effort brought more than just water to the village. It brought unity. The villagers, who once worked separately, had come together to solve a shared problem. The children had more time for school, play, and helping their families. And the adults had less stress about water shortages. One day, the village elder called everyone to the square. He praised Sam and Ben for their creativity and leadership, and the entire village clapped and cheered for the two friends. The story of Sam and Ben spread to other villages, inspiring others to take action. Soon, neighboring villages began setting up their own rainwater harvesting systems, and so the little village that once struggled with water became a shining example of how teamwork and determination could solve even the biggest problems. The moral of the story: no problem is too big when people work together. Even small ideas, when nurtured with determination and teamwork, can make a huge difference. Children, if you enjoyed this story and learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tales and lessons. And children's our subscribed rate is less than 6, and unsubscribed rate is more than 94. So subscribe the channel, we should take the subscribed rate more than 70%, and it only possible with your support. We will meet soon.